All right. All right. Y'all excuse my appearance today. Looks sort of shaggy. But anyway, one of my subscribers, I think he was one of my viewers, um, asked me to do a video about credit cards. Well, what he did, he asked me, say, well, why um, you never had a credit card? So we need that video. All right, it's coming to you, brother. All right, y'all get on in there. Today we're gonna talk about credit card debt, assets, liabilities. Um, so get on in here. It's all about credit cards. This video I'm doing today, and I'm gonna tell you why I never had a credit card. Never did really apply for one. So come on in here, y'all. If y'all want to talk about credit cards, asset liabilities, come on in. Come on in the room. You know, the more folks used to make up a song in church when I was a little boy. They'd have a song, "Come on in the room, come on in the room. You know Jesus is my doctor." They make up a song, and he give me all of my prescription, and he write down. All right, so yeah, come on in the room. We're gonna talk about credit card. Um, I never use credit cards. Got nothing against the people that have used them, um, but I have never used a credit card. Never, never applied for one. I don't really like credit. Yeah, I don't like credit. So I really don't like credit. So I never had a credit card. Now, credit card can make a slave out of you. I've known several people who have become a slave fooling with credit cards. I won't make nobody mad now. Okay. If you don't know how to manage a credit card, all right, it can make you a slave. But I see a lot of people go shopping with credit card. In my opinion, that's the wrong thing to do. Is to go shopping with credit card. All right. A lot of people with credit card, they go shopping. They see something they want and they can get it on credit. There it is. Now I've met some people is like 10, 20 to $30,000 in debt on credit cards. All right. Their little purse and little pouch that they carry, tons of credit cards. If this card don't go through, they sometimes get declined that day. When they go up to the register and they put out another card. Okay. All right. And they trying to pay off these credit card debts. so they can keep the credit. All right. And there's nothing wrong with having credit, but it's how you're going to use the credit. Or you're going to use the credit as an asset or as a liability. See, because liabilities cost you, assets help you. You know, if you go take a credit card and go shopping with it, all right, for stuff that you really don't need, you just want it. All right, you really don't need it. You really don't have to have it. You can really live without it at this particular time. But you got the credit, you're going to get it. That's a liability. I don't want to make nobody mad. All you're doing is creating a liability for yourself. That's really not necessary. Because this is what you want. It's not what you need. See, if you're going to use credit, use it wisely. Use it for what you really need and got to have at that particular time. All right. See, that's the power of credit. Let the credit utilize itself and stand for something. You're going out here and getting something new just because your girlfriend got it, or your boy over there got it. All right, you get you one. You got the credit, you do it. Okay. But you got to pay that money back. That ain't free money. See? And before you know it, you're a slave to the credit card. And one reason why you are, let me close this right here because people just sending me some messages. Not able to, so you can't hear me? Oh, man. Oh. How about now? Is that better? Hello? Oh, next just said he couldn't hear me. Mic was on. Anyway, so if you're going to use credit, use it wisely. All right. Don't use it as a liability. Try to use it as an asset. In other words, if you can get some more credit, all right, for $1,000, all right, and you can make $2,000 from it, you can get 100% profit. So you see something, you think you can turn it. See something for $1,000, you think you can turn it for $2,000. All right. Maybe 500. Okay. And then you put that $1,000 back in the credit. Pay it off. Now that credit is an asset because you used it to buy something and then you sold whatever you bought. All right. And made at least 50 to 100 to 200% profit. Now you're using your credit as an asset rather than a liability. Because now you've earned enough where you can put that back and then have some change in your pocket. Okay. See, just when you let the credit work for you rather than working against you. If you're just taking the credit card and going shopping, you're working against yourself because you got to pay that money back. Okay? You ain't made nothing. So it's a liability. And how a lot of people get in credit is they buy what they want rather than what they need or have to have. Credit card, in my opinion, should only be used on it's a last resource. All right. You pull that credit card. You can't do nothing else. Okay. That's the only option you got. Or you see something that you want to, you can turn it, all right, and put that money back. Yeah, credit card, if it's going to be a liability, should only become a liability when it's really necessary for it to be a liability. That's your only option. There's no other way out other than use that card. Okay. And then to go, and it's not, a card is not to go Christmas shopping. I mean, you can do it. A lot of people do it, but not using it as a liability. You're not using it as an asset. If I need something, I really need it, and I don't have the cash money to pay for it, then I use my credit card. See, I use my credit card. So no. If I'm broke downside the road, when I ain't got no cash on me, I need road service. Well, then I use the credit card. Yeah, because I ain't got no other option. Yeah, and I don't really want to do nothing else on that card until I pay it. Till I pay that off. You don't want to keep building credit on the card. You only want to use the card when it's really necessary to use the card. See, a lot of people always want, but they don't really need. You're not buying what you really need. You're buying what you want. That you can live without it. But you want it, all right? So somebody else got it. Coworker got it. You went and got you one. You really didn't need it. Yeah. So you have to understand assets and liabilities. Okay. Which one you want to be? You want to be an asset with the credit. Let the credit be an asset. Let the credit help you to come up rather than letting the credit help you to go down. Yeah. If you can buy something wholesale and sell it retail, boom, flip that credit that you use. See. So many people is a slave right now to credit card. Yeah. So then that's what's going to happen when you misuse credit. Credit should be an asset and not a liability. All right. And that's about all I got to say about that.